That's it.
Going to black. They're going to black.
Oh, snap.
Growing up in the street, it's a whole different mentality. You're always in survival mode. When you take that inside the ring, you always remember where you came from.
How beautiful is that shot?
Strong and precise.
He wants to take on the world. Can he remain undefeated?
Next up, a move to super middleweight.
How about this action?
A ferocious fighter inside the ring. He is working his way to another world title.
Oh, he measured it perfectly.
Anytime can we go on our phone?
Munguia fights with his country
Anytime we go on
behind
our
him.
phones or
But he beat a Mexican superstar.
Oh, okay.
Caught him with a basket left hook. And Fowler's against the rope. And he's going to go down.
Welcome everyone to the Dazn watch party for Jaime Munguia versus Jimmy Kelly, proudly sponsored by Gatorade, rapid rehydration that helps keep you going. Gatorade, rapid rehydration. We're at the wonderful Honda Center here in Anaheim. Myself, Oladipo. You know who these two guys are. I'm going to introduce them. Anyway, we've got Beto Duran, one of the best broadcasters in the business, and this man, hoping to crack into that top 10 of the welterweight division. He might already be there.
Yes,
he
sir.
might already be there. Alexis Rocha. Guys,
Thank you.
it's going to be a good one, right?
I'm
This
just,
is
I'm
going to be a good one.
I'm trying to send the message out because I want to
Can
do
you hurry
it.
up and send you a message,
Okay,
please?
Ade Oladipo.
Ade
Mi
Oladipo.
amigo.
There you go, mi amigo indeed.
There you go.
We're here at our wonderful Anaheim, in Anaheim, for what we're expecting, something a bit special here today, I think. Jaime Munguia hoping to continue his ridiculous streak and go to 40-0, but Jimmy Kelly looking to cause a big upset. The man from Manchester, I just went and saw him, and let me tell you now, he's not here to take part. He said he's here to take over.
Oh.
Now, I mean, that's big words.
Yeah.
That's big words. Who knows, right? I mean, who knows? We've seen some big upsets on the zone in the last 24 months. We could get another one as well.
Well, I love the way that Jimmy Kelly's attitude is, because when I interviewed him for the press conference a couple weeks ago on Zoom, he's like, hey, Jimmy, people aren't giving you a chance. He went, bleep this, bleep that, bleep this. I know who I am, and I'm like, oh, he comes here to Anaheim and still has that
I'm
attitude.
telling you now, these boys from Manchester, that's what they're like. Look, we're going to call the action. The co-main event is coming up, but first, it's this.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yo, you know we're not shooting threes, right?
Definitely not shooting threes.
Introducing Gatorade,
Stick and move.
rapid rehydration,
Ready, Day?
Let's do this, Ryan.
plus a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
Please learn quick.
Watch out.
You rehydrate well, too.
Gatorade, rapid rehydration, all G.
All right, we do have our co-main event coming up, Oscar Duarte versus Mark Bernaldez. Look, the lightweight division is crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's full of sharks. I mean, if you're Oscar Duarte, you're coming off a good little run. 7 wins in a row now for him. Where does he go if he wins? What are we talking? Are we talking he cracks that top 10? What we saying?
Yo, with the Duarte, the way that he is, the fighter that he is, he lost and then he went back to Mexico to build some confidence, was knocking some people out. So if he knocks out Mark Bernaldez tonight, the Filipino fighter who has some power, then you can start talking about top 15, where he's at. He's got to get that next up there. So he's a good kid. Have you ever seen him fight?
I've seen him fight.
Okay. He comes to fight.
Is jacked, by the way. I mean, he's
super jacked. He's a big 135
I mean, he's got abs on abs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's putting Alexis to shame here.
Yeah, he is.
Abs, Alexis.
I put my shirt right back on when I see him. I'm like,
Well,
yeah.
the thing is with Duarte, he's country strong. Where he's from in Mexico, his family has cows.
Yeah.
So he grew up going to the family ranch, milking the cows.
He's a farm boy.
Yeah, but he's from the city though.
Oh,
He's
okay.
from the city. On weekends, they would send him there. So on weekends, he's baling hay. And when you see him, you're like, damn, this kid's legit.
He's putting OT, huh?
Yeah, he's doing work. He's doing
By the
work.
way, guys, this is my first time in the Honda Center. The noise in this place. So if you see us shouting, It's not because we're not close to each other. It's because it's so loud in here. It's ridiculous, and this is just a co-main event. I can't imagine what it's going to be like for the main event.
Alexis is from down the street, 5 minutes away.
So you know.
Alexis,
I know what it's like to be on this card. This is electrifying. I love hearing this.
See this?
Yup.
Hey, Alexis, tell him, this isn't even loud yet.
This isn't even loud. Once when Jaime Munguia comes out, blow the roof off this place.
Yeah. What are we thinking about Mark Bernaldez's chances? I mean, both of these guys have got power.
Yeah.
Look at the knockout records for both. It could be a case of who lands clean early in this fight.
Lex?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with my boy, Oscar Duarte. I don't know the other guy, but Oscar Duarte's a very good, crafty guy. He's very strong, like we've been saying. Look at his frame. Look at
Okay. Do the eye test. What is he weighing in the ring right now? Remember, this fight's a lightweight. They came in both weighed at 136. He looks about 150 right now.
He's put on a stone.
Oh! The London boys working on him already. Put on a stone. For you Americans, that's 14 pounds.
Thank you for the translation.
That's the translation for you guys now.
Yeah, Bernard, this is the weight where he's going to be at. He doesn't put much on. But Duarte, here's the thing though, Ade, having known him when he made his debut in the U.S., he doesn't struggle to make weight. This is a kid, on Monday, he'll probably be back at the gym running. This is a dude who takes it really, really serious.
Stays committed year round.
Yeah. When you look at the lightweight division, and look, obviously you got the top 5 or 6 guys, and then you got guys underneath that. Obviously Rolando Romero just underneath that as well.
Rolly's is here?
Yeah.
Rolly's out.
Rolly's here?
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's here.
Rolly's yelling at somebody.
Yeah.
Is he wearing, what's he wearing, little sheepskin sign? Is he wearing a normal jacket?
Yeah, he's
wearing normal clothes?
Normal shirt. Normal clothes for
Normal
once.
clothes?
Normal clothes for once.
It's Anaheim, you're relaxed. We're about 5 minutes away from Disneyland, so you gotta call. This ain't Vegas.
It ain't Vegas.
No, but seriously though, if you are like the management company of a Duarte, do you look at the 135 division and think, okay, this is going to be difficult to navigate our way to the top. Should we go to 140?
No, because this is where he's at right now. He's still young, Duarte. What I know about him, all right, so Duarte's story is crazy, man.
Yeah.
So a few years ago, when he made his U.S. debut on a Golden Boy card, I think, Alexis, you might have been there. It was at the Belasco.
That was the Belasco.
So the Belasco was a nightclub that Golden Boy had. It was called the Golden Boy Fight Club. Club show where they put the ring on the dance floor. And as soon as the fights were over, it became a club, right?
Yeah. Oscar.
So they brought him over, they brought Duarte over as an opponent. There was a dude that Roberto Diaz, the Golden Boy matchmaker, was scouting. Yeah. And they brought him in as an opponent. He took the fight on 2 days' notice. He dropped 17 pounds, a stone and some, to get here, knocked the dude out, and Roberto Diaz, the matchmaker, was like, wait, who are you?
What's going on?
They brought him back again. His life completely changed after that.
Changed.
But he's good for this division right now.
Oh, he is. He's big and strong. I wouldn't say go up to 140 just yet because he's big for the 135. He packs a punch there.
As you can see there, he's going to the body early. He wants to chop Bernaldez down.
Yeah. I see how he keeps his guard high. When he came to the United States, he was so green that he was just winging it.
Yeah.
He's fighting like he's got somewhere to go in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like he's got a taxi booked outside ready to move.
A taxi, bro?
He's eating some tacos after this.
Yeah, we got an Uber waiting for tacos.
Yeah, Uber.
Have you had tacos yet?
I've had some tacos.
Good ones?
What kind?
I wasn't too sure about it. Everyone was telling me, because they overhype them. People are like, you got to get some tacos.
Wait. You need some new friends, bro.
I need some new friends.
Yeah,
Maybe you guys after.
We
finished early, so maybe you guys can take me somewhere after.
Oh, yeah, man. Duarte, though, it's crazy. So he trained after he signed with Golden Boy. They moved him to the United States. So he was training with Joel Diaz out in Coachella, about 2 hours away. Yep. And Joel said, "Wow, this kid's got talent. But my God, is he raw?" So they had to break him down. Everything. Good looking kid too, man.
He really sits on his punches.
He does.
Like you can see, he doesn't bounce on his toes. He wants to put punishment in every single punch. Yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing when you want to throw 100% in everything?
And here's the thing, though, Ade, and Lex, you know this. He's calm now. He used to be Tasmanian Devil running around.
He used to be overly aggressive, if that makes sense.
Alexis, that's your nickname, right, Lex?
Lex,
we need to work on that nickname.
Yeah.
We need a bit more.
It's not very intimidating.
No, it's not very I'm fighting Lex.
I'm fighting Lex.
You're not thinking, I went to Spain for Kerman Leharaja. Yeah. He's called the Revolver. Oh. I mean, you hear that? Yeah. The Revolver. We need to, Lex needs to be a bit more.
I used to agree, then I saw him knock out Blair Cobbs. I'm like, you know what? Do whatever you want, bro.
Lex.
When you knock your fools out, you do it.
Yeah, they underestimate you.
Yeah, exactly.
They underestimate you. What's going on with you? Obviously, big win over Blair Cobbs. I said, you know, entering that top 10.
Yep.
Obviously, you kind of gave me a little, I'm there already.
Yeah.
What do you want next? When do you want to go out next?
So my next fight will be July 16th on the Ryan Garcia undercard at cryptoarena.com. Still finalizing an opponent.
An exclusive for you guys right now.
Yeah, so we're finalizing almost there, but just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. I'm willing to put out a show out there.
So, but here's the thing, Ade. He's like the nicest kid, right?
Yeah.
So part of my job at Golden Boy is to broadcast the young kids coming through,
Yeah.
teach them how to do interviews and stuff like that, right? So Lex, the fact that he's doing broadcasts right now, shocking me right now. I have no, but the thing about him is, he's telling me, oh, I have an opponent. There's been opponents turning him down.
Turning me down, yeah.
He didn't mention that part, but I'll bring it up for him.
Yeah,
Don't say any names,
yeah,
but
no, I'm not gonna
that's
say
the
any names.
issue, right?
That's just the way it is sometimes. People say they're ducking, so like, no, it's not even that.
Sometimes it comes down to financials.
It comes down to financial so much more than that.
Oh.
But just, I'm ready. I'm ready for the big names. I'm ready to want to fight one of your guys, Connor Ben.
You heard it here, Connor.
Yep.
I'm going to hit Connor on the phone right now. I'm going to get back to get like 3 a.m. and then 3 a.m. back in London. He might not be happy.
I like that.
He's got a wife and kid. Maybe I might not do that. But we need to hook that one up. That's what we need to do.
That's going to happen eventually.
Good fight.
Oh, yeah, good fight.
Two young, hungry guys.
Yeah, a big fan of Connor Ben. You know, he goes out there and he has that killer instinct.
Yeah.
And he's putting his name out there. I'm putting my name up there. I'd love to do it in the UK if he wants to do it in Los Angeles.
Doesn't want to fight Conor Ben. He's willing to go to the UK.
I'm willing to go to the UK, yeah. Get some fan base out there. I have a couple mates over there.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple mates. You got some stones. You know, I want to go too. I want some pints. That's what I want.
Okay. Duarte is sitting the punches up. Bernaldez, though, has got power, as we said.
Bernaldez swings it, man. He has some power. And Bernaldez trains with a Cuban guy in Florida. That's where he's from.
Yeah.
Now you know who he is.
I fought someone from their team, actually, from Florida.
Can I be honest with you guys, though? They look like they're two different weight classes apart.
Oh, yeah.
One guy looks like a 130 guy. One guy looks like he could be 140, 147. Look at the size difference.
He's big.
And Duarte came in, I think, like 134. He came a pound up.
Yeah, 134.
But that's that discipline, though, man.
That's that discipline that you have to carry all year round.
Yeah.
Especially as an athlete, as a fighter. You got to keep your body tip-top shape.
Got to eat healthy. Guys, look, we're going to read out some of your tweets. Get your tweets coming in at Dazn Boxing, #WatchParty.
Yeah.
We're going to read some of the best tweets out. Nothing offensive, please.
Yeah.
that won't even get past the producer.
Wait, you're telling boxing fans nothing offensive? Okay.
Especially on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let's keep it positive.
Bleep. Yeah. We don't want any of that.
Oh.
I'm here now, 30 seconds left on round number 2. And to be fair, competitive-ish, but look, almost looks like Duarte's just walking him down.
Yeah,
it almost looks inevitable.
He's going to break him down. Oh.
Landed a nice uppercut there.
Nice little slap. Oh, yeah.
Here goes the crowd. Here it comes.
What the refs can't even give a warning in California?
No.
Can't even get a warning?
Oh.
Look at Duarte, man. He looks like a bull. And this is the first time he's fought in the U.S. in a couple years, too.
Yeah.
Big for him.
I think COVID hit. Was out in Mexico, training over there, got some fights under his belt. Now he's back here in the U.S. soil.
Yeah, he went back after he lost. He lost to
Estrella.
No. Jose Estrella, guy from El Paso who was a gatekeeper. And he lost. It was a split decision for me. I worked that fight on Dazn. I thought he won, but it was an ugly fight.
Oh, okay.
And then he knew I had some things to work on. They were moving him, and he was like, okay, I got to take a step back. And then COVID hit, so he went back to Mexico. And he left Joel Diaz, not on bad terms, just more of closer to home where he was at in Torreon.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's good terms, this and that, and just it's just more comfortable for me. And the thing about that is, he now realized, like, hey, I'm feeling good.
Hey,
I'm
there
at
you
home.
are. Oh, there you go. Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Gotta make sure my hat is right.
Oh,
the hat is good.
The hat's good.
We are good.
Oh, man, we look good.
We look all right. The new boy band in town.
Watch out, Ak and Barack. We got some too, man. Ak is gonna come get you, man.
He's already sent me a message.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, so that's the thing with Duarte. He went back home and he's like, I got some fights in Mexico to build up my confidence, work on things. He's like, but I know I got to come back to the U.S. to put on a show. This is it for him. For co-main?
A lot more polished now. A lot more polished. I love what I'm seeing from Duarte.
What do you think he needs to do to take that next step, though? And this is what boxing's about, right? Always going through those next stages. Obviously, you want to go into the fringe world level. That's where he wants to be. What's the next step?
I feel that he has to show what he's been working on, the improvements he's been working on, the adjustments he can make, and knock this guy out. Once he knocks this guy out, then you're in with the other contenders like the William Cepeda, the Jojo Diaz, the Ryan Garcias. That's when you start looking.
There's some big names.
There's some big names, but this is where Oscar Duarte wants to be.
There's that Mexican guy, Camarón Cepeda. You mentioned it.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Both them boys at 135.
135, both 135.
135 is horrible right now.
It's in deep right now.
I mean, you got guys like Richard Comey that's still around.
Yeah.
Comey, big, strong 135 guy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a fun division, man.
It is, right? You got the veterans, you got the young guys coming through.
You heard that punch.
Oh.
That thud.
Yeah.
I remember I was in one of his locker rooms for one of his fantasy springs in Indio, California, and Joel Diaz told me that this one Virgil used to train there. It was Victor Ortiz, I believe Lucas Matisse. He said all those guys hit hard. They're all heavy hitters, but the heaviest hitter was Oscar Duarte. He said he hit harder than all three of those guys.
Country strong, man.
Yeah.
Country strong, dude.
And he's,
Look, the way he digs to the body.
Yeah.
4 or 5 punch combination.
Hey, Bernaldez is a good fighter.
He is.
He's not coming forward at all.
Yeah, Bernaldez has obviously felt something earlier.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, 1 second, how much you paying me for this?
Yeah.
What's going on?
He's moving him around. That's a...
Nice body shot.
Bernaldez trying to hold on. He's like, no, get out of here.
Yeah, he tried to hold us, like, get out of it.
Wait, does Bernaldez trunk say machete?
Machete, where?
All right.
Oh, it does.
It does. The machete. Well, you better hurry up and start using some of that.
Yeah, you gotta start.
That hurts. Just,
See, he didn't do that before, huh, Alexis? The combinations?
He didn't. Not
He'd be loading up, huh?
He'll be loading up, but now he has a good punch selection now. A lot of improvement from what I've seen from Oscar Duarte.
Yeah, it looks way different.
Oh.
he's so heavily built. I almost wonder if he carries a bit too much muscle.
Maybe.
You know, it just looks very...
He's always looked like that.
He's always,
That's just his look?
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't have body fat.
Yeah. I like that little look he gave him, like, oh, okay, you're still here?
He's also a dude, Duarte, that when he runs, I want to be first guy. Yeah. Like, I'm not slow about it. Like, he's super uber competitive. And he's learning English.
Yeah. Mate, he's learning English. He looks Irish.
He looks Irish, doesn't
he? He 100% looks Irish. If I saw him on the street, I would 100% think he was from Boston.
Hey, Mexicans and Irish, man. I mean, you got Canelo, you got
you got the redhead.
He's Irish.
Nice. He slipped the punch. He came back with his own.
Hey, talking of Canelo, how shocked were you with the Bivol loss?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say shocked. So I do a podcast with Joel Diaz on Thursday, right? And Joel was like, he's always confident about his guys. Bivol was in his gym, but he wasn't training them. He was just more helping them out.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, Dimitri, he's so methodical. He's so technical, and he's so boring. He goes, if we stay that way,
he's gonna win.
We can win.
Yeah.
If the thing was if. Yeah, and I didn't expect Canelo to fall into that. I was surprised. I wouldn't say shocked, but I was
Did you see
surprised.
that I got his jacket?
Yeah.
Did you see that I got his jacket after?
Ooh. You did?
I got Bivol's jacket. You didn't see it?
No,
I didn't see that.
So during the fight week, we're building up, and I'm saying to Bivol, you're gonna get booed a lot, and he says, look, yeah, but you'll be on my team, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be on your team. And then after the fight, his trainer must have called me over and said, Bivol wants to have a word with you. I went over to Bivol, and he's like, took his top off and said, thank you for being on my team.
Oh,
so I got his top. I put it framed in my studio in London.
How did you hook up with Bivol?
I know.
You know, it's funny because I was supposed to interview Canelo.
Oh, okay.
And Akim Brack interviewed Canelo, and they said, okay, Addy, you interview Bivol.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'll interview Bivol. And all of a sudden, it just worked where I just became Team Bivol.
Oh, wow.
You were the one.
I was the one.
Uh-oh, Duarte jumping on him, man.
So how much you selling that jacket?
I'm looking for like a Russian oligarch. So I'm holding up. So I get a couple of million for it. You know?
The nicest guy too, huh?
The nicest guy.
Big dude.
You guys can probably hear the Mexico behind us.
Yep.
And this is just the co-main.
This is the co-main
Look,
event.
the Mexican fans, anything they can do to yell Mexico, they'll do it.
Die
the ring
hard.
girl, the ring announcer,
Anyone.
the water boy, anything. They'll yell Mexico for anything.
You know what? Terence Crawford came to England, And he said, I'm not causing trouble here because I'm surrounded by Mexicans. But he did say that the UK fans are the best. Now, I don't know about that.
I want to do it. Look, I've never been to a fight in the UK, but my goodness, when I'm watching one, I want to sing Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, I want to sing that. Yeah,
and here's the thing, though, in the United States, we hate Sweet Caroline because the Boston Red Sox, the baseball team, they sing it. And LA hates everything about Boston, so forget Sweet Caroline, right? You hear it in boxing, and I'm like, that sounds cool, man.
That sounds pretty cool.
90,000 at Wembley.
I want a chance of that.
Yeah. I'll do it. But yeah, I want to go see 90,000 at Wembley, or an Anthony Joshua fight, or Fury, or whatever it is. You'll go to Eddie Hearn's compound. I'll do all that.
Oh man, Eddie Hearn's fight camp's incredible.
Is it?
Yeah, Oscar should do one. You know, Oscar's got a big house. He should do one as well.
Yeah. Oh man, Duarte. Yeah, he's taking his time.
It is.
He's thinking, right?
That's how you break down an opponent.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, so guys, we got a tweet that's just come in from @BoxTunnel, and it asks, what is your prediction for the Munguia versus Kelly fight? I'll start with you, my man.
All right, so I like Kelly. Just having watched him, I don't see him matching up with Munguia, and I think he's gonna make a mistake, probably 4th, 5th round, where Munguia's gonna be like, all right, I'm done playing with my food. Let me crack him right now.
You're going for the 5th.
I think 5th.
5th?
I honestly would say the same thing too. I expect Jaime Munguia to go in, work behind the jab, breaking down slowly, and just working on all the stuff he's been working in training camp, because he's been working out for 10 weeks now, 8 weeks. I'm sure he doesn't want to just blow him away in just 1-2 rounds. So I got Munguia by a 5th round knockout.
Yeah.
Do you know Kelly at all?
I've met him at a couple of fights.
Okay, he's cool, man.
He's cool. He's like, honestly, he's ready to go. Kelly can fight. Unfortunately, as you know, there's levels in this sport, and Munguia is one of the best fighters in the world. It's just,
as they're showing Munguia on the screen right now, I respected Kelly, saying, you know what, I'm going to show up with 4 people and all the Mexicans here right now.
Yeah.
And we know it's a business, there's a paycheck and everything, but there's also some pride. Like, you got to say, like, you know what, maybe, like other guys have said, maybe not.
Yeah, he will come and he will swing for as long as he can swing for. But I just don't see how he beats Munguia. He's not a better boxer than him. He's not stronger than him. And unfortunately, there's 10,000 Mexicans that are supporting Munguia as well. It's going to be tough.
As Kelly said, I fought in Florida against, I think,
the Islam?
He's like, I didn't care. His attitude is like, bleep everybody, man.
Yeah, that's what he's like. And he's been to Australia to fight as well. So, but he's ready. He's ready. What's that feeling like when they start taping your hands so you know you're about 20, 30 minutes away?
Oh,
describe that feeling inside.
That's the best feeling right
Really?
there. It is.
That's the kind of feeling where I would say, stop. Stop, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
As they're holding the check, though, they're like, we give you the check after.
Yeah. They show you, like, remember, this is your film. Like, all right, I get it. No, but definitely, it's one of the best feelings ever.
Really?
When you're getting your getting your hands wrapped.
Come on, Gerard.
No, he didn't stop it.
He said, keep it up, keep it up.
They're on the belt.
Yeah, look at that.
He's on the belt line. Well, Bernard is in trouble, man.
This is barely the 5th round.
Yeah. And this is good for Duarte.
It is.
Exposure like this.
It is, definitely.
Needs it.
Gonna get a big fan base off this.
Body work. Ouch. How much is that corner gonna let him take, man?
I don't know. They shouldn't be stopping it pretty
That corner
soon.
should be thinking about it, man.
When the guy's on his gas pedal, when a guy gas his pedal like that, no.
He starts to go backwards?
Yeah, when he starts to go backwards.
Look, he's on the ropes
Look at
every
that.
time. Oh, no, they're like, come on.
They're looking. He's corner like, you know what?
Damn, they're tough in that.
To be fair, Bernardes comes back. Every time you think,
Oh, that one in the
I get it, but
body.
We've got a tweet coming in from @baseline_NY. NY has to be from New York. Duarte just teeing off from Bernardes, especially to the body. Not sure this is going 10 rounds. Yeah. #Munguia Kelly. Now this ain't going 10.
No.
I don't see it going 10.
Things I can guarantee you.
With those punches.
It's a long 30 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Look, he's hurt. Nice, smart move by grabbing him.
No, Bernard is.
Those are Kelly's people just going past stuff. They're
Why?
brave. They're wearing Kelly's shirts as well.
Well, they came
That
with
guy's
him.
Well, look, there are 4 fans. The 4 fans
Yeah,
you
the
said.
four- yeah, the four.
He said he found 4 fans that were coming through. You know
No
that.
way, that's them?
That's them. And they're going straight up into the danger
Oh,
zone.
damn.
Nah, no
Someone
respect
get them ringside, please. Someone get them ringside.
Yeah.
Another round for Duarte here.
Bernard is tough,
I mean, this
bro.
is
I believe
a
it's a
clean
shutout.
sweep so far. It's a shutout,
Yeah,
right?
shutout.
He's a shutout.
When it's so comfortable like this, it needs a stoppage, doesn't it? This can't go all the way to 10.
Yeah, he needs to stop it, especially when you're beating your opponent up this bad.
Yeah.
It's either you push your foot on the gas pedal and then you start putting it up more, or the corner stops it, or the dog stops it.
But Lex, you know this. We were talking about it in the broadcast earlier
Yeah.
on the undercards. When you're the co-main on the zone, and for the first time and nobody knows you,
Yeah.
you better put on that
Better
show.
put
Yeah, you
show.
have to put on
Don't
the
go
show.
distance.
Yeah, you can't go distance.
This is
Can't.
Duarte's first time on the zone, right? He's got to put on the show. He's got to go in there to knock this guy out.
And look,
I can
he's
see
put
it.
on the show now. It's a great performance.
It
but
is.
You want to rubber stamp the performance, you've got to get a stoppage or a knockdown
Yeah.
at least.
You're talking about
Yeah,
Mexican
exactly.
fans. The more the beer flows,
Yeah.
the less rounds they want to see.
Yeah. And the louder they get, too.
Okay, in the UK, do they stop selling alcohol?
No, they keep going.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that beer,
Stop it.
that beer just keeps on
So
flowing.
in the last round of the main event, there's still beer going?
There's still beer
Okay,
going.
so in the United States, I think halfway through the main event, no more alcohol.
Oh, no way.
wow.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
you
You don't
that.
drink,
I
so
didn't
you don't
even
know.
know that.
Okay.
Oh, surprised you knew that.
Yeah.
Of course he knew that. Of course Beto knew that, didn't
I'm
he?
a man of the people. I gotta inform you. I gotta inform you. I gotta let you know.
Hey, we got the wonderful Rosie Perez. Watching at home, who's just tweeted in. It says, Duarte just punishing Benaldez. Hashtag Duarte Benaldez at the zone boxing. Hashtag Munguía Kelly.
he's
She's
winning
a
some
big
fans.
boxer.
Watches
I mean, she watches every, like,
She's from New York, isn't
yeah,
she?
she's from New York.
Ooh! Oh! Whoa. This is fun, man. This is a fun broadcast.
yeah, this
Because
is
normally
fun.
we're describing the action.
You know, I like we can say, oh,
Yes.
Mess
Ah,
around a little
yeah.
bit.
And what do they tell you in broadcasting school? Don't just say,
Don't
ooh,
say, ooh.
ah.
Yeah. Say, ah.
yeah, don't follow this. Don't
follow
follow
this,
this. No, don't follow this.
Let me take that on my notes real quick.
You just keep hitting people the way you hit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Maybe throw in a couple woos if you want.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
Hey, do people speak to you? Like Blair, I know he spoke to you a lot when he was fighting.
Huh.
Other fighters speak to you when they're fighting? Some refs don't like that.
some.
refs stop that.
So, yeah, ref stopped that, yeah. But no, not really.
No?
I haven't really had anyone talk too much.
Well, Alexis doesn't talk.
Yeah, I don't
This is
talk.
the most he's talked in his life.
Yeah, pretty much. Just pretty much. I'm exhausted, honestly, talking this much. I've been talking since 2:30 p.m.
Yeah, we did the undercard. So the first 4 undercards. But Duarte, his story is awesome, man. So back to when he showed up to the United States for the first time. He showed up because his buddy was on the card. And Golden Boy was looking for an opponent that fell out. So they're like, hey, so they called that guy's trainer like, hey, is there anybody else in the area that can make 135?
That's crazy.
So the trainer was like, hey. So Duarte was like, I've always wanted to fight in the United States. I have a visa because he was a college student. Oh,
No way.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know, like, if you're a Benaldez now, have you felt the most power you're going to feel from Duarte, you think?
Yeah.
No, he's got a little bit more, huh,
You
Lex?
think he's got a bit more?
He hasn't loaded up on a big one.
He hasn't hit him with
He
that
hasn't hit him clean, has he?
Because you know, Bernaldez is just in the shell pretty much the whole fight. And that's very hard when you're fighting someone that's always in the shell. And they don't
What
want
does
to
he need
engage.
to do then? He needs to do something a bit different, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me, man. I
Maybe
don't know.
take away
Yeah.
the power. Sorry, 1 second, man. You're right. 1 second. 1 second.
Keep me
What
out
does he
of
need to
this.
do, Lex? He needs to maybe
I'm
take
all
away
about the shell, man.
mix
I'm
up the
here.
power a little bit.
Exactly, mix up the power because I actually, one time I fought a certain fighter like this was actually the co-main event last November on the Jaime Munguia undercard versus Gabriel Rosado. My opponent was the same similarity where,
Who'd you fight?
I fought Giovanni Barraza.
Oh, Barraza, yeah.
He was in the show the whole night and I was just banging away. People were saying they should stop it in the 4th, 5th, but every time I would land the bomb on him, he would just sit there and take it, but then he would right back with 2 shots of his own. That's what Bernaldez is doing. So what Duarte's got to
Look at
do.
that face, like, man, you're kicking my ass.
I know. Duarte's got to mix up those punches. He's got to bore him a little bit and bam, land with one hard shot.
And look, to be fair to Benaldez, he isn't just coming to survive. He's trying to throw he's as well, but it's one-way traffic. But I'm shocked that Benaldez is still here.
Yeah.
He's game.
He's game. He's game indeed.
Man, he's going to feel this later. Oh.
Oh.
That's what you're talking about, right? That shell, keeping it up high.
Yeah.
Watch as Duarte bombs on him, and then he'll probably throw about 2 shots afterwards.
His face is starting to be bruised up, though.
He's sucking wind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to finish up the Duarte story about how he got to the United States, so he tells the guy, like, hey, yeah, I'll make weight. He had to lose 17 pounds. He went home, packed the bag, and in the morning was on a flight. And where he's from, you have to take a flight to get to the big airport. Then from the big airport, he had to get across. And then, no, he was in Texas. There was problems with his visa and custody and all this other stuff and customs. So he had to wait, delayed. So he's trying to shed 17 pounds. He told Javier Rosal, go to the matchmaker, oh, I'm 7 pounds away.
Oh,
he lied.
You got to do that sometimes.
And so he got here
do that
and
sometimes.
made the weight. So he drained himself, and then he knocked out that dude. And it was the first fight. It was like maybe 50 people in the building.
Wow.
But the matchmaker was like, wait, who is this guy? Wait, if he actually, and I told the story in the broadcast, they're like, what are you kidding? This kid is lying to us?
I love those stories. Not everyone can be an Olympian and get like, the red carpet rolled out for you.
Yeah.
People, some people fight in front of 10 people.
Yeah.
Have to sell tickets to fight, and now look at him now.
How
many would you say are in here right now?
About 8,000 maybe?
8,000. Look, he's fighting in front of 8,000.
I forgot, but he was fighting a kid. Alex, you probably know him. Popo Salinas, a kid from Youngstown, Ohio. He was Puerto Rican. He had gone to the Olympic trials. Or he was part of like the Team USA. I just remember the name right now. That's who he beat.
And then he knocked him out.
Yeah, I stopped him.
Wow.
I'm gonna try one of these Gator lights. Which one?
I got the orange. I recommend it.
Gator light. Let's go.
Let's go. Electrolyte beverage.
Electrolyte.
Let's go.
You know how you say it in Spanish?
How you say it in Spanish?
Electrolyte.
Electrolyte.
That's exactly how you say it.
Yeah?
It's not really the right word, but we'll make it.
Is there a Spanish word for beverage?
Oh.
Beverage. Beverage.
Beverage.
Bebida.
Man, I got a B in Spanish, man. Don't be asking this. Is it bebida?
Yep.
Yo nomás sé cerveza, not bebida. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
uppercut. Man, that's a tough Filipino.
He's not really throwing the uppercut. He's not really throwing the uppercut much.
Oh, he loaded up there.
Okay, Benaldez landed a nice little left as well there.
That's desperation now, huh, Flex?
Yeah, that's almost like, I'm still here just.
I'm still here.
I can't lie to you, yeah. Duarte is ripped. Yeah. I'm now starting looking at his legs. His legs are ripped as well.
Good kid, man. Good kid.
He's a nice guy. I can't say kid because he's older than me.
I got a tweet from Uncle Rob816 says, let me check out this Jaime Munguia fight. I like Jaime, man. Dude doesn't get enough respect, especially in the rankings. Hashtag Munguia Kelly.
And I get it because he hasn't fought the names that people want. But and it's fine, boxing fans say, well, you want this fight, you want this fight. Yeah. But you know what? Alexis and I were talking about this. When you're in camp and you think you're gonna have one guy and it doesn't happen, he just talked to it. It's things that are out of your control. And people can say, yeah, well, the fighter can make the fight. If the fighter's in control. Yeah, but when you're going into the millions,
so much
not
more.
that I know.
No, it changes.
Yeah, so much more than that. Then he doesn't want to fight him. He's ducking him. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it's financial problems with the promoters.
If there were no issues, if there was no politics, no money, no broadcaster issues, what would be the dream fight for Munguia apart from Canelo? So not Canelo, anyone else. What would be the dream fight?
I want the Charlo fight. Man. I want Charlo. I think it's gonna happen.
You think so?
Eventually, anytime soon.
I mean,
but I think eventually.
It's weird because then Charlo's chasing the Canelo. Everyone's chasing someone. I want to see Charlo versus Benavidez.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
I want to see that. I wouldn't even mind seeing Munguia versus Eubank Jr. at 160. I think Munguia beats Eubank, but I like it because it's almost brick versus brick.
That's a good one.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, matchmaker Ade. I like that.
I'm taking some of that. Give me some of that.
It's just, for me personally, I just love the Charlo way of promoting a fight.
Oh, it'd be
Because
amazing.
they're whooping
It would be ridiculous.
Lions only. This
Oh, and
because I love petty and I love trash talking. So
It's
give
fantastic.
that to me.
And with Jamal, you get Jamel, you get Errol comes, you know, Javante could turn up,
And then you
the
get the-
whole crew turns
And then
up.
their fans.
Dude, it's and you need that sometimes.
Yeah.
You need that.
I hate all this like, oh yeah, my good mate.
Yes.
Good mate, yeah.
Or
Nah,
top lad or
yeah.
chap and all that. No,
My good friend.
no.
My good
How about
friend.
I hate you and I'm gonna kick your butt right now.
Yeah.
I need a bit of that sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's why it upset me. Don't get me wrong, like Bivol won the fight and it was like, it was so nice. I didn't like it, it was nice. I'm like, no, I need some carnage.
Yeah, you want to respect each other, but we need something to post on Instagram. Like, we
Yeah.
need something
Like
there.
Chisora throws tables.
Oh,
Chisora's crazy. Chisora's crazy.
yeah. Like
You know him?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I know him quite
Is
well.
that for real?
No, that's for real. He's
That's for
crazy.
real?
He's
He's
crazy.
crazy,
He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's real.
That's real. He will do anything.
Wasn't Chisora the guy that got the guy and like kissed him?
Yeah.
So that was real too.
He spat in Klitschko's face.
That's right.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He do anything. And so he's been doing it for years. So if it was fake, you'd find out by now. This guy does anything.
It is. All right, see, hear the whistles?
Yeah.
Oh, so no knockout that starts a whistle?
Yeah, so the Mexican whistle is not a good thing.
Uh-oh.
That's that. All right, we're fed up with this. Let's get going. So anytime you hear the Mexican crowd whistling, it's like, hey, let's go. We're done. We're over this.
Stop it already.
When, and you might say never here, when do they start getting impatient with the Munguia opposition? Like he's going to move to 40 and 0.
It already happened.
It's already happened.
Yeah, it's already
40 and 0.
Is it
Potentially tonight. It could be 40 and 0.
But you also got to remember, a lot of Munguia's early fights and with the Mexican fighters, they turn pro at 16. They don't have an amateur background because they're fighting pros. They're learning on the job. Like Canelo, you all this fight, but like,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Referee jumped in. Oh, okay, wait. Early?
Yeah. I mean, protect the fighter, but he must have seen some reaction because the corner of Bernaldez, they're not corners are happy.
I'm surprised by that stoppage. I mean, look, Bernaldez is not happy
he's
at
mad.
all. He's mad, in fact.
He's mad.
He's like, yo.
He's got the smirk, like,
He's
I don't know, did
smiling
his
like,
head snap back or?
And I guess for guys like Bernaldez, if you get stopped, you get a suspension, right?
Yeah.
You don't want that suspension.
And it's also a pride factor for a guy like Bernaldez.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stopped. He's a tough dude, man.
Tough guy.
23 and 5 or 26 now.
He was getting bombed at.
He was getting bombed. I want to see
But-
the replay, like if maybe his head snapped back.
He
And
did. I think he did. His head. He was hit with a clean right hand, and then a barrage of punches afterwards.
Hey, good for Duarte.
Very good.
See the sportsmanship?
Yeah.
The nicest kid, man. So now at 135. Oh yeah.
Okay, so he got
All right.
sort of a nice little right hand there.
A little dance.
That's all on the gloves, really.
All right, still on the gloves.
Gloves. Okay, legs buckled there a little bit. Oh,
Ooh.
no. No, come on, Beto, no. I'm not, no.
I was,
Come on.
yeah.
Talk to me, Alexis. Talk to me, Alexis.
A lot of it on the gloves.
Alexis,
It's-
that's a stoppage?
That's a stoppage.
I mean,
kinda
like,
premature.
I don't like it.
It's a premature stoppage.
If
Very
this is a kid
premature,
who's like 10 and 0, I get it.
Yeah.
You got a fighter who's 28 fights in, tough, has taken bigger shots,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like he was getting pummeled.
No.
I mean, I get it. He took a beating during the fight.
But he threw back. That's
He was throwing back throughout the fight.
He was throwing
right?
back.
But good for Duarte. That's a nice
I
win.
mean, yeah, good win.
Good win for him.
Hey, tweet us, people. Remember, at the Zone Boxing, hashtag the watch party. Was that a good stoppage or not? I don't think it was. A good win for Duarte.
Good win.
Good win. You start to look at the rankings now, and you think, okay, he'll be out again maybe what, August, September?
Yeah, just about.
Was it about September? Maybe late September? What do you go for someone in the top 15?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you get after it.
Put him in with someone that if he beats, he cracks the contender status.
Yeah. And You put him in with somebody else who's undefeated. And if he loses, oh well. Like, he's already lost. As he said, I lost. I learned a lot about it. Too many people worry about their O.
Exactly. A lot of undefeated fighters worry about their O.
Okay, Golden Boy has Camarón Cepeda at 135.
That's a good fight. Matchmaker Beto over here.
I'm just saying.
That's matchmaking Ade. Yeah. All right, look, guys, we're looking forward to that one. One we're really looking forward to, September 17th, Canelo versus Triple G, the trilogy. It's a big one, right? We've got so much on the platform for you, including Canelo Unwrapped Episode 1. Here's a quick snippet of what you can expect.
Regularmente se dice que el boxeo es el deporte de los pobres, de los humildes, y pues es cierto. La mayoría de los campeones que hemos tenido son gente de clase media hacia abajo, gente que buscó una oportunidad en el boxeo y se le dieron las cosas. Toda la gente se fija ya cuando tienen los cinturones, cuando tienen los carros, cuando tienen las casas, cuando tienen 1000 cosas que no tenían cuando iban empezando. Pero son años de trabajo, años de sacrificio. Para todos los mexicanos creo que hablar de boxeo es llenarse uno de orgullo. ¿Por qué? Porque hemos tenido muchos atletas muy buenos. Estamos hablando de más de 150 campeones que ha producido el boxeo mexicano. Julio César Chávez, Juan Manuel Márquez, Marco Antonio Barrera. Muchos deportistas que han dado su vida al boxeo y que han ido a todo el mundo y les han levantado la mano, han dejado una huella importante para nuestro boxeo, para nuestro deporte y más que nada para México. Y creo que todo eso es parte de que un deportista lo ame en nuestro país. Creo que poco a poco, tanto los aficionados mexicanos como los aficionados al boxeo se han dado cuenta que Canelo es uno de los grandes deportistas que hay hoy en día. El boxeador mexicano, por cultura, se puede decir, es un boxeador que siempre le golpean bien al cuerpo, que tienen buenas combinaciones, que son buenos para tirar sus ganchos. Como mexicano, que es Saúl, pues se le facilita porque es la escuela netamente mexicana, una escuela de ganchos. Yo creo que Saúl es uno de los peleadores más completos que hay en el mundo porque sabe trabajar las piernas, sabe trabajar su defensa, sabe pintar, sabe tirar un buen jab, tiene muy buenas combinaciones. Más que nada es un peleador inteligente arriba del ring. El primer día que lo conocí, le preguntaron que como quién quería ser. Y como en ese entonces el campeón mundial era el Chololo, y dice, pues quiero ser como el Chololo. Y el Chololo le dijo, no, tú vas a ser más bueno que yo. Pues al final sí se cumplió la profecía y mira, llegó más que el Chololo.
Cuando empiezan a gritar los aficionados, Canelo, México, pues obviamente te motivas y te emocionas más, ¿no?
No, muy bonito llegar a la arena y ver que afuera del estadio están los mariachis, está contenta la gente y ver como un carnaval mexicano. Eso nos llena mucho de orgullo. ¿Por qué? Porque venimos de México, venimos a Estados Unidos y es donde realmente se siente el apoyo de la afición y se ve que se está viviendo, como dicen, el sueño americano. Venir a Estados Unidos a triunfar y venir a hacer una fiesta en otro país creo que es lo más grande que hay.
The Mexican fans are probably the most passionate and knowledgeable boxing fans out there. They get to the venue early to watch the earlier fight. Very passionate about their own, love to sing, love to dance, love music. In his fight against Abner Yildirim, we had J Balvin perform, who's a huge star. and the ring walk was 7 minutes, right? With fireworks spectacular going off, with 40 dancers on the stage, and you can just see Yildirim watching, going, oh no.
Los aficionados, pues obviamente son importantes para mí, ¿no? Y quiero que se lleven un buen sabor de boca a cada evento que van, a cada pelea, y obviamente que estén orgullosos de lo que estoy haciendo, de siempre poner a los latinos, a México en alto, y eso es muchísimo para mí.
La gente, el apoyo que me da es la motivación para seguir mejorando. Esto es por ustedes. Solamente quiero decirle que muchas gracias a todos. De corazón, muchas gracias.
Saúl es un peleador ganador. Él se ha ganado el respeto del público, de los colegas. Él quiere ser un ejemplo para todos los mexicanos.
Las peleas son una motivación para mí. Siempre me preparo al 100% para ganar. Y más que nada quiero seguir haciendo historia en el boxeo y ser uno de los mejores peleadores de la historia.
Canelo Unwrapped, that's on the platform right now. Make sure you go and watch it. I can't wait for this one. Oh, yeah. You know what? In a way, because Canelo's lost to Bivol, I'm more sold on the fight. Like, if Canelo was to run through Bivol, and after GG versus Murata, it would have been a difficult sell for me. Now, though, I'm like, okay, sign me up, take my money. I want to see it.
Like I said, I'm all about pettiness, and the fact that Canelo doesn't like Triple G, and Triple G kind of pokes Canelo back and forth. You know the build is going to be good. I mean, obviously it's a fight that maybe could have been happening a year or two earlier, but it doesn't matter though. When you hate somebody, that's always fun. I'm on Team Petty for me.
You know what I like as well? I want to see what GGD looks like at 168.
Yeah, 168.
I mean, he looked a lot muscular, didn't he, against Murata? 168, he should have gone there a long time ago. Now though, I like it. Let's just see what he can do.
Let's see what he can do. Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, look, Canelo's a favorite.
Yeah.
We understand that it's Canelo, right? He's the favorite, but now that he's lost mentally, you just never know. You never know.
Yeah, you're right, but Lex, you know this, when somebody, you had that with Blair Cobbs. Yep. When they're poking at you, they're going back and forth at you, that's Canelo and Triple G.
That's Canelo and Triple G, and it pushes you that much more to dig deep inside to knock that person out, or even just to hurt the person, you know, to get that victory.
Okay, let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. GGD won the first fight. GGG won the first fight. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing here? GGG won that first fight. No,
that's so damn long ago.
I'll give you the. Don't even try it, Beto.
No, I mean, I did both.
I'll give Canelo the second one, but I thought GGG won the first one.
The first one I had. I mean, I did the international broadcast for the first two. I had it as a draw the first one.
Okay.
The second one I had Canelo, and it's not because I'm Mexican. It's just more of just my ringside view, having broadcast that one, and I remember writing down draw. I was working with Doug Fisher, editor-in-chief of Ring Magazine. I had draw, so when it said Canelo, I was surprised.
Okay, same.
I had the first fight, Canelo. I mean, a draw. It's just different when Golovkin's landing big shots, but he's also missing at the same time. Not enough credit was due to Canelo's defense that fight. And the second fight, I was in the undercard, so I definitely saw it live. So that fight, I felt Canelo landed more effective shots that fight.
Okay, cool. All right, look, it's not just pro Canelo. We have a bit of GG.
We're not even pro Canelo.
Well, it kind of sounds like we are a little bit.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
Just a little bit.
It's not just pro Triple G.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so Triple G won both?
Triple G won the first one. I gave Canelo the second one. But on the platform, we've got some really good GGD content for you, including this, the making of. Here's a little snippet.
Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
Touch gloves. God bless you both.
Nobody wanted to fight him. I mean, he was killing everybody.
I heard the Russian. I heard Abel's guy. I heard Superman.
He was like a mythological figure at this point.
В конце концов, приходишь на эту арену и боксируешь, когда ты понимаешь, что твои желания, твоя мечта сбылась.
I just wanted to do something big. People were just, are you crazy? You're moving up in weight? But I just wanted to test myself. It was like a movie, man.
Like the first opening rounds.
Son's gonna die, man!
And then he made adjustments.
He can't see the punches!
Всегда хотелось именно раздавить соперника, где-то даже его уничтожить, а не поиграть с ним в шашки. То есть хотелось просто взять и съесть его. У нас был диалог, у меня был диалог с ним, с Расадом, то есть он спрашивал, как ты, что ты ешь, почему ты такой. Я сказал, если ты хочешь попробовать, приезжай в зал, то есть и мы потренируемся, и ты узнаешь гораздо больше. Не было его.
WBA IBO middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple J Golovkin.
It kind of like brought this attention that, you know, he needed at that time. And he was the guy, the force to be reckoned with.
То есть я думаю, что именно тот бой, он был такой переломный. Меня много зрителей узнали, именно болельщики. Да, этот бой действительно был очень кровавый, очень зрелищный, очень такой грязи, наверное. И зрителям это надо. Зрители хотят видеть. То есть для них это всегда драма, для них это именно та драма-шоу, что показывается во многих боях. Зрители любят. Изначально зрители любят, как говорится, кровь, хлеба и зрелища. Вот здесь, в этом бою, именно это все и было. Такие бои нужны, и их надо проходить. И если ты проходишь такие бои так ярко и так уверенно, значит, это говорит о том, что ты настроен на будущее, настроен на дальнейшее, на покорение, наверное, всего мира.
That's GGG, the making of, which is available for you to watch right now on the platform. Remember, big fight, GGG versus Canelo, September 17th. All the build-up exclusively live on Dazn. I like it. I like the fight. You know what? Talking about GGG, I was just talking to someone about boogeymen in boxing. Yeah. I think Kovalev at one stage was a boogeyman for a period, but between 2014 and 2017, GGG was the definition of a boogeyman.
And it happened here in Southern California because Triple G was fighting at the Forum, and he was starting to come up. You know, he was fighting guys. They're like, wait, who's this guy? And Tom Lawford did a good job building him up. A guy who spoke no English, who had, you know, you're wondering, like, where's this country, Kazakhstan? Like, you've heard of it, but not really.
No one really knew where he was.
What they did was a great job of marketing to the Mexican fans who were anti-Canelo, because Canelo's going to have the hit. Lex knows, like, Mexican fans either love you or hate you. There's no in between.
There is no in between.
Explain to me.
Oh, that's a whole other show.
Yeah, I need to know why that is. Yeah, explain to me.
Because, I make sure I don't get in too much trouble. Because there's a sector of the Latino population where we don't like to see certain people succeed. Okay. And if you're succeeding, we like to bring you back down. So Canelo can go undefeated, yeah, but he didn't do this. And it the same thing that happened to Oscar, same thing happened to Chavez, it just happens. You can be the best thing ever, there's always going to be some kind of hater.
You can't go too far.
Yeah.
You can't go too far.
It's like, they try to bring you back. So you have the ones like, that just didn't like Canelo, right? Because he was knocking everybody out. Yeah, but whatever. Anyways, so they did a good job marketing to the Latino population in Southern California, Tom Lawford and Triple G and his promotion company, where he was doing really well at the Forum, you know, where the Lakers grew up and the Showtime was there, and he was beating guys like Marco Antonio Rubio, El Venado, and he was beating guys.
And it's the way he was stopping him.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like we talked about earlier, you knock fools out, you're going to open up eyes. And the way that he was doing it, body shots, destroying guys, he was gaining a population, and fight fans love to see somebody destroying somebody else, and that's what Triple G was doing. So he built that up, and you had that second, you know, they even had that little Mexicans for Golovkin t-shirts that our boy Sal made, right?
Sal,
and it was like a little subsect of people that were just going for Triple G, and you had that, and also because Triple G did a good job of learning just enough
English, just enough English,
and also just enough Spanish phrases endure themselves. You know, just it was a great job marketing with Triple G, and also he was knocking people out. And when you knock people out,
to
you
see
know
fighters get old.
Yeah.
Honestly, to see of this era, to see like Kovalev get old, and Loma get injured and old, and GGG's now 40. Like, I want GGG to stay where you are now.
It's like you know, if you have kids, you know, you're like, oh, I want them in the toddler stage. You don't want to get too old. You know, it's next thing you know, you realize you're like, why is like something bigger than me? You know. But I'm just glad that they're going to have the fight between Canelo and Triple G, to have that third one, and whatever the result may be. And
I feel like Triple G deserves it. I feel like he deserves the third one. It should have happened. Obviously, Canelo's gone away.
It's a big payday too.
Massive payday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the biggest fight out here for him financially, for anyone. Canelo's that, you know, as Conor McGregor would say, red panty day.
Yeah.
Can we say that on the broadcast? Hopefully we can. I just said it anyway. I just said it. But it's that for everyone. So look, and it's a big fight for Canelo coming off the back of a loss. For him mentally, it's a big fight as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You know? So we'll see how it happens, because the last person to beat him was Floyd. No problem with that.
Yeah.
Floyd. Bivol, you know, people start to say, is he really that guy? Is he maybe coming to the end?
But at the same time, Lex, it's like, okay, he lost to Floyd. He was young and green.
He was young and green. Look at the adjustments he made afterwards. He made so much adjustments afterwards to take over the game and to be the face of the game. He lost to the face of the game at the time, and then he became the face of the game after his loss. Look at all the adversity he faced from that loss, but look what positivity he did after that. A loss doesn't define you sometimes.
And then with Bivol, okay, that wasn't his decision. Yeah, he beat Kovalev, but Kovalev, that you mentioned it, was at the end.
Kovalev,
long in the tooth.
Kovalev long in the tooth. Had that big fight with Anthony Yard. Bit of a war. It wasn't the same Kovalev.
That's my guy Yard.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yard is thick.
Yeah.
Yard is
I met Yard at the Canelo Smith fight in Texas Cowboy Stadium. He was like the second fight of the night. And this was like during fight week, you know, we're doing the intros with this guy. And this dude just comes out looking like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Bam!
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I fight at 175. I'm like, you're 175? Dude.
He's a big dude.
Nicest guy, man. He was cool. He was like maybe 4-0, 5-0 at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Anthony Yard. That's why I love coming to the early fights, fight week.
You can watch him early, and then you can almost chart the journey, the rise, which is really, really good. Main event coming up on its way. Jaime Munguia versus Jimmy Kelly. We're seeing pictures now of Jimmy Kelly backstage, and I have to say, it looks like he's put on a couple of pounds. Munguia looks like he's put on about 25 pounds. There's going to be a big weight discrepancy in this one.
And this one they agreed to at 165 for this fight. Munguia is going to be fighting his next fight at 160, but for this one they agreed at 165 because of the last-minute last-minute opponent that they had, because it was supposed to be Charlo, right? Then we saw the business side take over. Then it was talks about Danny Jacobs, business side takeover. Shane Mosley Jr., who beat Gabe Rosado. Well, Mosley said, I need a little bit more time after fighting Rosado, which was a tough fight. And they found Jimmy Kelly. And we're going to be completely honest, you know, Munguia's been honest about it, and his promotion company, Zonford, was saying, yeah, we want the other fights, but at the same time, we didn't want him to go to camp, have a camp that he had started, and then not fight. Because Lex, that sucks, right?
It's the worst thing ever when you have a camp and it goes to waste. Your date's canceled or is postponed to another 2 or 3 months. And you're just like, damn, like, I just spent 8-10 weeks of sacrificing, dieting, you know, missing all the birthday parties, all the reunions, all the quinces, and it just sucks putting all that hard work to waste.
Yeah. Well, Munguia doesn't have to put it to waste. We've got the main event coming next.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yo, you know we're not shooting threes, right?
Definitely not shooting threes.
Introducing Gatorlight.
Stick and move.
Rapid rehydration.
Ready, Day?
Let's do this, Ryan.
Plus a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
Quick. Watch out. You rehydrate well, too.
Gatorlight. Rapid rehydration. All G.
All right, so they're going to do... Are they going to do national anthems? Is that what they're doing now? 10 count? Which I guess we've got to kind of respect, really, haven't we? So that's a 10 count for Simose Butalese. You probably all saw the images that were going around the world of a young boxer dying in South Africa recently. That was for him. And look, we all understand the dangers of the sport as well. It's a sport that we love, but it is so dangerous as well, isn't it, Lex?
Yeah, it's very dangerous. Us as fighters, we go in there to put a show to win, but we put our lives on the line out there. We sacrifice it all. We sacrifice outside the ring, but when we go in there, that's the biggest sacrifice you can do because you're battling with your health.
Poor Jimmy. He's getting booed like no other.
Almost
and they haven't seen him yet.
They've not even
There's
seen
4
him.
fans over there.
Him.
They haven't even seen him. They just booed his name.
You know, 2 things that I want to get rid of from boxing. The first one is rappers walking out with fighters.
Oh.
Can that one just go, please? Anyone?
Okay. Wait till you see who walks with Munguia, man.
Oh, God.
He's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper, no?
He's going to have a mariachi walking out with him.
Oh.
You don't like the mariachis?
When in Rome. When in Rome. I like the mariachi.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So he's Irish descent also, right?
Irish descent.
He is.
Yes.
He's from Manchester.
Yeah.
United fan.
Olden is Irish.
But what I do like is that they walk by themselves.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's almost quite scary as well. I remember when Billy Joe Saunders had that big walk for Canelo by himself, and I could see in his face he wasn't going to win.
My goal is just to one day be the guy waving the flag. When my career gets washed up and I get fired by everybody, I want to be that old man in the corner waving a flag for a guy I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold the belt. Forget that. I want to be the flag guy.
Can just put our boxing heads on properly now? Can he do anything? Now, can he really silence the crowd? Does he have enough power to dent Munguia? Munguia is not only a good boxer, he's got a good chin. What can he do?
Next?
I honestly don't see anything unless Munguia didn't take this fight serious and he's overconfident. Who knows? He might go on there trying to knock this guy out in the first 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and it might not happen. That could be discouraging to a fighter.
Does Kelly have power, Adi? There's our answer. But there's our answer.
Not enough.
Not enough dangerous power?
His record doesn't show it. 26 victories, I believe.
Yeah.
10 knockouts.
2, 10 KOs.
Yeah. There's not enough power, especially at the high level. We all know everyone's got kind of power at the lower level. You know,
Munguia doesn't look nervous. He's over there hugging Eric Morales. And they had a hard camp, I heard. Got good sparring. What, is this an anthem or is this walkout song?
We got a tweet here from a guy called Gary Barford, never heard of him. Says, Dazn is the home of shocks, so why not a Kelly win? Stranger things have happened.
Hey, we had an upset tonight.
We had an upset tonight. We've had some big ones. Mikey Garcia, Sandor Martin.
I was there for that.
I mean, Cambosos, Teofimo Lopez. Yeah. These are all big. These are all Mauricio Lara, Josh Warrington. I mean,
guys that didn't take them serious.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you never know, right?
Hear this right now.
All right, here we go, Adi, get ready.
Here we go.
Vamos, amigo.
Watch how the fans go.
Look at all the Mexican flags everywhere. Oh, man. The hype video is going to get him.
This is why I loved Taylor Serrano.
Yeah,
because half was Irish, half was Puerto Rican. And it was almost like they were competing with each other. It was incredible. This is not fair to Kelly.
It's not.
This is not fair. I mean, he's coming out here to, this is like gladiatorial times.
Now imagine,
What's he supposed to
imagine
do?
Canelo Triple G when in Las Vegas or wherever. It's different. Have you done a Vegas Mexican fight?
I have, Canelo.
Canelo.
But it wasn't as crazy as this, I have to admit.
Because you're like people.
They almost expected Canelo to win.
Yeah.
You know?
But when they make that noise and it comes out.
Canelo Charlo would be incredible.
So there's a mariachi right alongside. That's Mariachi Los Reyes.
Okay. I'm liking the suede boots they're wearing as well.
Oh, yeah. Are there any mariachis in England?
I've never seen them before. Not that I've seen them.
That's why Mauricio Lara should take his own mariachi to fight back there. There it is.
Here comes Munguia. I don't need to tell you, you can hear it. How big a star is Munguia? Like,
not too big yet.
No?
The Mexicans want him to fight bigger people. Where everybody has their phones out.
I'm feeling his outfit. I like it.
Love his outfit too.
I'm liking his outfit a lot.
Blue and gold.
Gold and blue.
Gold and blue. Where's that come from? Where's the gold
Just the color
and blue?
scheme. That's all he wanted. That's it. That's the special behind it.
Not a football team or anything like that?
No. It's all Tijuana right on the other side of of San Diego. They have a team called the Xolos, Xolos. They're red and black. He doesn't really care about other sports.
Okay.
Mariachi Los Reyes. Yeah. Raza opening it up.
Boy, the crowd. Hopefully you guys can hear us, because I can't hear them.
And it's not that loud right now. It's kind of subdued.
This is not loud?
No, because it's not that loud in here with the music and the DJ. I was expecting louder.
I can't lie to you. Munguia just looks scary, doesn't he? Munguia's got that scary face. Like, he's got that kind of street fighter face.
Yeah.
I feel like he has a baby face.
And he's
I don't know, you know. A tweet from the big man, Dan Raphael, coming in, says, I'm expecting Munguia by carnage. Hashtag Munguia Kelly, hashtag boxing. Dan Raphael there, one of the most knowledgeable guys in the sport of boxing. Great guy as well, Dan Raphael.
Yeah. Kill Rain.
Okay, so final predictions. What you got? I'm going within 4, Munguia.
I went 5, Munguia.
You're going 5?
I got 5 as well.
You don't drink, so the drinks are on me. if 4 don't run away, if within 4 don't run, I want to drink.
Hey,
don't
we
run.
know how much you made in the last fight. It's public record. Wait, you want to be in the media? Take a pay cut, bro. Joe Martinez, let him know.
This is a crazy atmosphere. This is, I think, the best atmospheres in the UK. Josh Warrington. Josh Warrington's atmospheres are incredible. It doesn't make sense how good they are. Oh, wow.
Poor Kelly.
Wow, the boost, poor Jimmy.
You know he loves it. You know he loves it.
I think he does. There's a bit of him, I think.
He's been an underdog his whole life, right?
And look, where would you want to fight? In front of a few hundred people or this kind of atmosphere?
Oh, right here.
You want this kind of atmosphere, don't you?
Right here.
A tweet has just come in from @J Kool-Aid, says, time to watch one of boxing's, is he saying funniest?
Funnest.
Funnest prospects. And Jaime Munguia would love to see him fight Andre or Charlo after this fight. Hashtag the zone, hashtag boxing.
I agree with that.
Keep them coming in, people.
All right, now it's loud. Now it's loud.
Hashtag the watch party. What kind of noise would it create if he were to fight Canelo? And does that fight not have to be in Mexico? Does that not fight?
Not necessarily
Be what, the
Mexico.
Azteca?
The Azteca's old. The Azteca's falling apart.
Yeah, but we need, like, there's no arena in America that can hold it. It's not big enough. They'd have to go to a stadium,
No,
right?
where the Raiders play.
Stadium,
The
okay.
new football stadium, American football
Yeah,
stadium.
okay, sorry, yeah.
Not the Man United or Man City stadium.
Yeah.
But where Canelo's from in Guadalajara, where the Chivas play, he's talked about fighting there. But hey, you know this. It's got to be in Vegas. You know how much money
Vegas.
Vegas?
It's gonna be in
Vegas
Vegas.
pays the money.
Could it ever happen? Could it ever happen?
I mean,
I think Canelo came out openly and said that he would never fight another Mexican. I've heard that.
Yeah, and then you give him $100 million?
Yeah.
Where
do I sign?
Yeah, exactly.
Money talks.
Just like the Klitschko's were the only ones that said, I'll never fight my brother. They stuck to it. Everybody else, give me $1 more. I should be good. So you can feel like the anticipation from the crowd, right? Like their little nervous energy.
Yeah.
But they want to knock out.
They started early. 20 seconds in and the Mexico chants already coming.
Welcome to California, Jimmy.
Yep.
2 hours away was where Munguia was born in Tijuana.
Let's see what Jimmy Kelly
Born
can
and
do.
raised.
Yeah, born and raised in
living
Tijuana, man. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, you know, his dad was a fighter too.
Oh, was he?
Munguia's dad was a heavyweight.
Hey, it's funny you say that because Jimmy Kelly, his dad and granddad were fighters.
Oh, really?
Both of them, yeah. So they both come from boxing stock.
Yeah, Munguia's dad was, he was fighting at the club shows in Tijuana. As he said, he wasn't that good. And then Munguia was working with Dazn for promotion as a kid. Like, collecting the buckets, the towels, all that stuff, running around, like, you know, the little intern.
Okay.
So it's a buck in their bloodlines for both of these guys. That's cool.
It's almost a bit of a feel-out round for Munguia here.
Yeah.
You just almost like, let me have a look at you.
Let me have a look how hard you
the
hit,
time in, yeah.
how fast you are, if you're a little awkward.
So you were mentioning Triple G. Munguia just bought Triple G's house. Abel Sanchez's house, the Summit in Big Bear. That's where Munguia was training. He just bought that.
He just bought it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he's gonna be doing his camps here in Southern California in the mountains of Big Bear.
That would be a great fight now. GGG Munguia.
Why do you say GGG? Is
I
that a British thing?
Yeah, GGG. What do you guys say? You
Triple
say
G.
Triple G.
Triple G.
Oh, we say GGG. Okay. Oh, it's interesting.
You say GGG?
We say GGG.
That sounds,
we say Triple G.
that sounds exhausting, GGG.
Yeah, that's like www.
Yeah.
Dot, you know, like
Or we could just say Gennady Golovkin.
No, I can't.
Or Golovkin.
Believe me,
Yeah.
when I did the two fights, it was good. I was like,
GGG.
No, I said Triple G. Man, you got me speaking British now. Is that even a language speaking British?
No. we understand English.
You speak Mexican.
You speak
Espanol. Oh, look at Kelly with the jab. Okay.
Yeah, he's been throwing a couple of nice jabs.
Oh, nice jab again there. Rock the head back of Munguia. Munguia's like, okay, let me write that one down, what you just did.
You're going to hear the whistles early, man.
Wow.
He's held
They
a
are
different
whistling
standard.
after 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a different
After
standard.
30 seconds.
Lex has heard some whistles in his fights.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, Beto.
A tweet's coming in from @Fern79 says, how long is this fight lasting? I say Munguia in 3. Hashtag Munguia Kelly. I don't know now.
Like I said,
Kelly looks game. Now the nice little left hook.
Look, his buddies are standing up. 3 guys in the crowd.
Where are they at?
They just, you'll see him stand up again, yeah? Oh, and then...
He's got 1, 2.
Oh, yeah, look right there.
Oh,
He's got 3. He's got 3 on his side. All right.
I'm going to say something crazy. I think that was a Kelly round.
Okay, yeah.
I think that might have been a Kelly round.
He had more activity in that round.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying he's going to win. I think Kelly might have stole that round.
But this is kind of Rolly's Tank kind of style?
Could be that. You know what? It could be that. Tank gets hit too much. Tank gets caught too much. I know it's a different subject. What do you think he gets caught on purpose?
But Lex, can he handle those punches?
Tank?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely can. I guess when he was fighting Rolly, yeah, he was. Because no one wants to go inside the ring and get hit. No one wants to get, if you want to get hit, you're out of your mind. No one wants to get hit. So I feel like Tank's a little cautious at times because he doesn't want to get hit. But definitely, if he gets hit, he's going to take the punch very well.
Okay. But I see him against Barrios got hit, Santa Cruz got hit, and I'm like, yo, top-level guys don't get hit that much. Especially when everyone thinks he's a pound-for-pounder. But we'll see.
I love Tank.
Oh, I love Tank. I love Tank. Oh, he's some scary dude.
And now that he's really locked in, making weight, focused.
He's got that down. Yeah. He's a bad dude.
Discipline. You know, you grow up.
Ah, dude. Here we go. 20 seconds into round number 2.
Oh,
Kelly. Okay, 1 second. Kelly landed some good shots here.
Oh.
You can hear the crowd. That all there from the crowd was because of Kelly, by the way, people.
Is Munguia like around 180? Did he put on like 15 pounds maybe? Did he put on a stone?
I think he put on a stone.
Did I use that right?
He's correct. Oh, by the way, Kelly's landed 3 or 4. They are going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. 1 second.
Look at you.
1 second. This isn't in the script.
It's not in the script, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Munguia thought he would blast him away with a couple shots.
Remember, Kelly's coming off that good win against Islam, who was unbeaten at the time. Funny thing, I see Oscar ringside just moving his seat.
Did that hurt?
Oscar done this. Oscar went like that.
The edge of the seat. And, when Kelly landed those shots, his 3 buddies to the side stood up, and the people behind him telling him, sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay.
This is what you need, though, right?
Good.
And it's kind of silenced the crowd a little bit here, no?
That's good for Kelly right there. Land and move.
Land, move, stick and move. That's what he's going to want to do, especially with the bigger man, Jaime Munguia, because Jaime looking big right now.
What I like as well is Kelly's going left and right. So he's making Munguia think. He's not going into Munguia's power shots.
Kelly was funny. I was like, so what do you do? Listen to music? He's like, no, I'm a boring guy. I just stay home on weekends with my kids. I train during the week. Like, oh, so you watch boxing? No. Like, if it's a big fight, maybe. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, it's funny. You get a lot of fighters that don't actually watch boxing. It's strange. I always find that strange. Are you a big boxing fan?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the only sport I love. I don't like any other sport.
You like everything, you.
Yeah.
I like whoever pays me, man. Whoever pays me, I like.
Oh!
Little slip.
Okay.
I'm just a sports fan in general, but working in boxing is amazing because the characters that you meet outside of the ring, like the cutmen or the trainers and the characters, and then the fighters are just the nicest, man.
And how close you are to the action as well is incredible.
The fighters are, I mean, boxing is the only sport where you can go watch a guy spar, and while he's sparring, you can have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And they say in Spanish, el deporte de los pobres, the poor man's sport, and you see guys working their way, climbing to where they're at. It's awesome.
I love it. Kelly's been, Kelly fires back with a nice little 1-2. Okay, Kelly, okay.
Kelly might be stealing some rounds here.
I'm telling you guys. A tweet here from Alvarado 1983 says, Munguia is starting to move a lot like Eric Morales in the ring. The influence is very notable now. Hashtag Munguia Kelly. Do you agree?
Yeah, you're starting to see that. That's part of the reason why he went with Eric Morales. And from what I was told in camp, and for this sparring sessions, that Morales was just on it. Because Eric Morales, if you've ever run into a Terrible Morales, you'll see a guy who's very standoffish, backward, and it's for good reason. You know, if he stops for one autograph, he's gonna get swarmed.
Yeah.
But when he's away, he's like super cool. The interview we did with Yesterday Golden Boy Insider for YouTube, he went on his Instagram Live and was doing it really nice. And I was asking about the camp. He's like, I was on Jaime a lot. We don't like each other in camp because I'm telling him this, he's telling me this. We're going back and forth. And as soon as the camp's over, the day's over, hey, all right, what are we gonna have for dinner?
Yeah.
Like, he's a hard disciplinarian, and you see the advancements that he's made.
By the way, the crowd just made ooh noises. Because they're showing what happened in round number 2, and Kelly's landing some big shots.
2-0 Kelly?
Well, maybe. I mean,
I would
at
say
worst,
2-0
it's one
Kelly.
apiece, but maybe it could be 2-0 Kelly here.
Oh, little slip right there. Kelly's dangerous because he's confident.
Very confident.
He has
He's
nothing
been
to
confident
lose.
all week.
Oh yeah,
I spoke to him, I've spoken to him. Confident all week. And again, he's coming off that big win.
This crowd just waiting to make some kind of noise, anything.
Yeah, anything.
Another tweet from the wonderful Rosie Perez that says, Kelly got Munguia with a hard one at the zone boxing. Kelly's landing some shots.
Kelly's landing some shots.
And the thing is, he's landing them. I don't think he has enough power to dent Munguia.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But he moves enough to where he's slipping the punches.
Slipping the punches, they can move.
Oh, nice little uppercut. Nice little uppercut from Kelly there. Okay, Kelly.
Munguia was sparring with a local kid here, 10-0, named Richard Brewer. And I know Brewer from the club shows around here, and he was telling me that Munguia goes hard, and that early on in the camp, they couldn't find enough sparring guys because Munguia was just beating them up, and Brewer survived the entire camp, and that anytime Munguia was getting touched, Morales was just all over Munguia. How are you letting this kid who's not, he's not on your level?
Big right hand from Munguia there.
He said that his sparring session was pretty intense.
Wow.
So it wasn't like they took Kelly lightly.
Mexico rings out. Minute 7 left of round number 3. And look, this is probably Munguia's better round, but Kelly's still, still there. Still on his toes.
This is kind of what we expect a little bit, right? Like Munguia, feeling him out, seeing some things out.
Seeing some things, working on some things. What he's shown in training camp.
Yeah. He looks a little different.
Who, Kelly?
No, Munguia. Like, he's a little bit more fluid. Like, he's not as stalking as much.
Yeah. Maybe on his toes a bit more.
I noticed that, yeah, he's boxing more.
He's boxing.
Oh, okay. Munguia lands a 1-2. Kelly lands a 1-2. Said, okay, you want to fight? Let's fight.
Well, he's got 3 fans. He might be making 4 and 5 pretty soon.
He will make fans as well, wouldn't he, Kelly?
Yeah, he will.
I got a tweet here from Danny. Says, Jimmy Kelly boxing brilliantly here. 2 rounds up for me. He couldn't, could he? Hashtag Munguia Kelly.
Oh, big swing.
I mean, talking of upsets, I mean, this will be monumental.
This is what I didn't even look at the odds because I'm like, nah, there's no need for this.
I mean, it won't be AJ Ruiz big, but it'll be big.
It'll be big.
It'll be big.
It'll be very big.
Yeah.
3-0 Kelly?
I mean, yeah?
I mean, what did Jaime land?
You didn't really
land anything.
You didn't land anything.
Didn't land anything.
We saw a lot of swing and miss from Munguia.
I mean, is Munguia just working on things?
Yeah.
Right now, is that what it is? Maybe just trying out things he's been doing with Morales?
Well, like Alexis was saying, right? You do a camp and you work on things.
You want to work on some things that you've been working on camp, and you want to demonstrate it out that you've been showing improvements. But Kelly's landing some shots. That's not part of your game plan.
That?
Like that. Like I said, maybe Munguia thought he would come out and blow him away since Jimmy Kelly's not known in the U.S.
So Kelly's dad's in his corner? Jimmy Kelly Sr.?
Yeah. We got a tweet from someone at full Munguia. Gary Spike O'Sullivan, the wonderful, colorful Irishman.
My
says,
guy.
Munguia seems asleep so far, and good to hear the Dropkick Murphy's been playing in the background.
That's my guy. Ken Casey from John Kick Murphy's. They would help promote Spike in the United States. They're the ones that shipping up to Boston. Oh, shipping up, yeah.
Spike's a great character.
I did a St. Patrick's Day show in Boston at the House of Blues. Spike O'Sullivan, the main event. He fought a kid named Quigley, and afterwards, we're at the pub having a couple pints. Everybody, I'm like, wait a minute, didn't you guys just fight each other?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Love it.
Quigley Irish as well. Oh, now they're starting to trade.
Yeah,
again, another little jab straight down the pipe.
Munguia looks a little more awake now.
Yeah. He's awake now, yeah.
He's awake now.
He's awake now.
Hey, oh, flinching?
I'll be honest with you, whatever happens now, I mean, Kelly's put up a good show so far.
Yeah, he has.
And in the fourth round, 2 minutes left to go, and Kelly's there.
Huh.
He's moving still, he's on his toes.
He's smart, right? He's not sitting in the pocket?
He's not sitting in the pocket. He's moving no matter what.
He said no chance.
Like, they didn't pay me enough to sit in the pocket. Yeah. Whatever I'm getting paid, you need to double it if I want to sit in the pocket of Munguia.
There's a line, let me take one step back.
Yeah.
I like this stuff.
I'm starting to hear some Kelly chants.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You heard that? I mean, Kelly chants.
What did I tell you, right? It's a Mexican fan. If you ain't performing, I'll go to the other side. You know me, I'm team bandwagon. Whoever's winning, my guy.
Yeah.
So do I love Man City right now or Man United? Who's my team?
Whoever's winning. Oh, you like Man City right now?
So I love Man City?
You're City.
Oh, City, that's my team.
Or you
love
could be Liverpool if you want. That's my team, but it's okay.
You'll never walk alone, man.
There you go. We'll never walk alone. Tweet here from JD Buffon says, Jimmy Kelly looking crafty early on. It could all change very quickly. However, and he's right, it could change very quickly. But so far, so good. Remember, keep the tweets coming in. We are going to read out the best ones at the Zone Boxing. Hashtag the watch party.
There you go.
All right, Kelly, don't put your hands down.
Yeah.
You got a bit too comfortable there. Put his hands down.
Don't get too comfortable.
Don't get too comfortable.
All it takes is one punch from Jaime Munguia.
Look at that slipping. That's nice.
Slipping a lot of the punches.
That's nice.
Oh. See, that's what you just want to do.
You said it, Lex.
See, on the ropes like that.
I will say this.
Kelly said, come on.
The Irish love a fight. They do not mind this at all.
That could be Kelly's downfall. That could be his downfall.
Oh! Hey, this is fun.
After the bell from Kelly.
Okay.
On the bell. Okay. No, after.
It's a little loud. It's a little loud. Hey, but he landed clean,
Landed clean.
Okay, but that's my 4 rounds down the drain.
Hey, what time is it back home, across the pond?
About 8 hours ahead, isn't it? 7 hours. Isn't it?
In the UK?
Yeah, in the UK.
3:53 a.m. now.
Are they watching?
They are watching, of course.
And not just Jimmy's family, right? Fans are watching.
Fans are watching. Munguia's got a big fan base because, again, the Eubank thing, people want to see him in against Eubank. There's a lot of talk about that right now back home.
That'd be a good fight to make.
I think it'd be a good fight to make as well. We need to see Munguia in with someone.
Yes.
At the next fight,
it better be.
They're not going to accept a Jimmy Kelly next.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, this one we'll let you have, but now, no, it's got to happen.
What happened next?
Rosado was a good one.
Yeah.
Took care of him.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you got to. And I'm a guy that is on Golden Boy's payroll. It's Munguia has to fight somebody high caliber in his next fight. If not, then you deserve all the criticism you get.
A tweet coming in from Sweet Nothing says, Munguia is not looking like his usual dominant walk-through-you self. Kenny is looking like the bigger guy and winning exchanges. Definitely a night of growth if Munguia can win. Oh, a bit too much, I think. Hashtag boxing, hashtag Munguia Kelly. Keep the tweets coming in, people.
Yeah.
Here we are, though, round number 5. And let's be honest, not many people expected it to go this far.
This is round 5. This is the round.
I called it. We both called 5.
This is the round me and Beto called it. Oh.
Good. Good. If you're Kelly, make it ugly, make it 30.
As ugly
Good.
as you can, yeah.
Boos are deafening.
Good. That's it. Frustrate the young kid.
Got to.
Good for Kelly. Make it ugly.
By the way, just for the record, Kelly just played around with Munguia's head there. Just played around in the clinch. The referee had a word, not happy.
Hold on. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, what? He's still holding on. Oh, damn.
Kelly's tired.
Oh.
Kelly's
Tom
tired.
Taylor's mad. Tom Taylor's a referee that's hard to get upset.
Yeah.
He rarely does this. He rarely does that. And he's jacked too.
And he's
Tom is
jacked
swole.
too.
Tom's swole.
He's swole.
I see him at the gym time to time.
Oh! Where'd that come from?
Deal!
Hey, round 5? You call it?
It's round 5. It's a long time to go.
A minute 15 to go.
Let's see what Kelly can do.
Oh.
Oh. Pick up. Oh.
Okay. He's fighting back.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Kelly.
Ooh.
Kelly's gonna go.
He'll get up.
Why didn't I bet? Why didn't I bet?
You better hold on. Hold
There
on.
we go, ladies.
He's got to hold. He's not going to want to hold on. He's going to want to scrap with them.
40 seconds.
Hold on, bro.
Oh.
Oh, it has to be.
Oh.
Let's go, Kelly.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it might be over.
Oh.
Kelly
cracking.
Oh.
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 Hey, what's going on?
Slipping.
Oh.
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 Oh. I'll do it.
I don't know. I think Kelly's gonna get up again. I think he'll get up.
Oh. Wow. He's wobbling.
Oh. He called it. Round 5. We said round 5. We said round 5.
Hey, he landed that big right hand.
Yeah, he did. He cracked one. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
He was supposed to do it, but the way that he did it, okay.
I'm liking the performance from Kelly.
I didn't see the first one.
I didn't see
Oh, the first one.
I need to see that
First one was
again.
vicious.
Vicious?
Damn, I didn't make a bet.
That's what I said. I should have made a bet.
What was the first? I missed the first one. What was it? A
Yeah.
right hand, left hook? What was it?
Hey, respect to Kelly, though. Respect to Kelly.
Big time. Big time.
He came to win.
Great job by Kelly. Respect to him. Came out swinging, back and forth, and he landed a couple shots himself, man. Respect to Kelly, man.
Hey, Kelly's right hand.
Yeah.
That right hand that he threw. Jeez. Munguia's got a chin.
Yeah.
That right hand
Cracked
landed clean.
Oh my God, to get up at 3 times.
Respect it.
And
I knew he was going to go up again. I knew he was going to go up
And
again.
I'm okay with the stoppage too. Tom Taylor, look, you got dropped 3 times. You got dropped 3 times hard.
And you're in there with a puncher.
Yeah.
A big puncher. There's nothing to prove here.
No. Wow. You know what? When you step on the gas and you take it out of second gear, I like that. Saw some boxing from Munguia.
Yeah.
Finish the show.
Did what he was supposed to do. And he showed what he was working on in training camp.
Hey, respect to Jimmy Kelly, though, man.
Oh, no, big respect to Jimmy Kelly, big respect. I mean, again, he came to fight first. Look, we had him winning the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You know, and then Munguia started to go through those gears.
Hey, I'll say this.
And he's got gears, Munguia.
Jimmy Kelly's fun. He's fun,
right?
Yeah.
He's fun. He'll get more fights.
Yeah.
At his natural weight class as well, which is probably 154 maybe. He'll get the fights.
Líderes del Norte, jefe de jefes, boss of bosses is playing.
Oh, okay. In this place. All right, one last tweet. We've got one coming in from Westcott here. It says, credit to Jimmy Kelly. Made it more competitive than I thought it would be, but only ever a matter of time. It's true.
I agree.
It felt like it was just going to be only a matter of time.
Yeah.
I like the way that Munguia pounced.
Oh.
Yeah. Once he had him hurt, he kept going.
Like a shark smelling blood.
Munguia is a finisher.
Yeah,
He's a finisher. He'll hit you anywhere. I mean, he was doing that at one stage. It was anything to land on you. Munguia is a finisher. But, again, you know, normally I get in the ring and I ask these questions, and if I'm Chris Mannix, I'm like, who next?
Yeah.
It's got to be something.
That's
Who's next?
That's the question now.
Oh, it was a left hook.
Oh, the left hook.
I still didn't see it. Damn.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Chris Escator, the photographer, second time it happened to him.
Oh, then the uppercut. Look at that, the uppercut. Big. Oh! Uppercut.
Ooh. Here's a little onslaught.
Wow. That was the barrage.
Yeah.
Yeah, barrage of punches.
Lex, what's that feel like, man?
Oh, that's the
Man
best.
just
That's
coming
the best
for
thing
you.
ever.
Just coming for you. Honestly, look, good performance.
Yeah.
Good performance indeed.
Yep.
Beto, thank you so much.
Oh, this was fun, man.
This was fun, right,
My
Beto?
amigo, nice
This
to
was
meet you.
fun, brother.
Hey,
I enjoyed
vamos
this.
a ir por los tacos.
I don't know what he's
horchata,
saying, but yes.
Mi amigo, asada, pastor, lengua, todo.
Whatever he said, yes. Whatever he said. Alexis Roche,
Thank you so much.
thank you very much as well. Thank you for watching this watch party here from Dazn for Jaime Munguia versus, and I liked it as well, really good performance from Jimmy Kelly. The noise is deafening. Thank you to our sponsors, Gatorlight. Remember, rapid rehydration, that keeps you going, it really does. Gatorlight, rapid rehydration. See you and enjoy the night.